name is Chester Wilson, and I am the owner and CEO of CW Consulting Firm, which is a local training center here in Daytona Beach, Florida. I have the awesome privilege of sharing with you a little bit about my journey along the way regarding entrepreneurship. So, to get started, when I think about the backstory of what pushed me into accepting my calling of exposing my potential from within, my mind goes back to in 2012, I started a training center, and that training center was geared towards saving lives. At the time, it started out as a small CPR training center. But since that time, I've had the privilege of adding additional services to my training center, which include mediation, security, private investigation, case management, entrepreneurship, diversity, and many other behavioral health trainings. These trainings are designed to enhance the skill and the employment abilities of those who would like to be styled as a continuous learner. So the push for me to go into the training area, simply passion. It's what I love to do. It's what I call my passion. If money was not an obstacle, this is something that I actually would do for free. I know that I'm an educator, and training provides me with the platform where I can assist others through traditional and non traditional education. What pushed me to accept this calling is that the calling from others to provide the services that I do. What I learned is that sometimes the calling chases you, and it makes it plain that it is what you're supposed to do. It's what you're supposed to live for. And for me, that calling chased me. The solution that I'm ultimately seeking when I think about providing these training services is that I like to use my acquired skills to assist individuals and families in the community that are in need. The whole goal here is that I would like to use my life, in which I consider myself a life learner, the skills that I've acquired along the way. Hopefully, they will allow me the opportunity to assist others who need that same development professionally as well as personally. So, how has this journey changed my life? And how do you overcome the obstacles set in your way that hinder you from achieving your goals? Well, we all know there's obstacles in our lives that come, those obstacles that prohibit us. I always am of the mindset to expect something to happen along the way. But here's what I look at. We've seen people overcome barriers before. So having obstacles shouldn't be something new to us. We actually should be planning that things are going to try to stop us from doing what it is that we would like to do. And we should be planning that we should have to overcome those challenges in life. So when I look at it, this journey, it's been life changing for me. It's also been life altering for the better, really. After 20 years of working in this field and working in this organization, I'm now running it. This is mine. I get to call it my own. So for me, it is exciting to implement my ideas that I don't have to ask anybody about. And not only do I get to implement them, but I get to watch them to develop. And in watching them to develop, I see how it's impacting my community and also giving back as well. Overcoming obstacles has been something that I've grown accustomed to. As a Black man, oftentimes we make the statement that we're born with stripes and we're born with disadvantages against us. Yeah, I'm a testament of that, but I don't allow that to hold me back and hold me down. So when I think about some of those obstacles that I've endured along the way, it makes me think about life's challenges as well as the challenges that I've endured in business. I've learned now to embrace some of those challenges. And when I say embrace them, I'm embracing them to learn from them so that I can get better as I continue in my entrepreneurial journey. There's always going to be lessons in life, and it's up to us to learn from those lessons that we go through. Well, with those lessons, I'm able to help others grow and develop their businesses. I've oftentimes shared with my son, with the mistakes that I've made in life, one of the things that I've been able to do is use those mistakes to build an entire consulting business, which people now pay me to help them build their business. I've had to learn that obstacles are just that. The goals that are set for me, my job is to figure out how to achieve them and then how to overcome them. I found that there are solutions You just have to brainstorm. And then once you brainstorm, really simply, you're just putting those into action. For anyone who is hesitant in starting their entrepreneurial journey, because you're afraid of the obstacles along the way, afraid of what may come, afraid of failure, I encourage future entrepreneurs to just simply use what's in your hand. Determine the gift that's in your hand. We all have one. Determine what you're good at, something that really you don't have to work hard at. You don't have to start out being all things to all people. Pick one thing that you're good at. Start out small. Then you can try to expand that. Accomplish the goal of first just getting started. Then set your benchmarks for growth in terms of where it is that you want to go. Before you know it, you will have achieved what you set out to do, and you'll be able to coin yourself as a business owner. Also, I found networking is essential. It is a key to being a business owner. Not only do you have the benefit of what you learn along the way through business, but you also get to learn from other people, other like-minded people who are around you. You also are in an environment that is conducive to learning, conducive to growth, conducive to business. And this will help you essentially as an entrepreneur. So one of the things that I was challenged to do within this video is thinking about how another aspiring entrepreneur would like to mimic what it is that I do and how I can help them and give them a roadmap. So for me, a roadmap to starting a business that's identical to mine is first getting the education and or certifications that allow you to do what it is that I do. It was very simple for me. I looked at it this way. What I did was I thought about, I can get the education to do the job, but I soon really realized that the money actually was in teaching the job. Because if I teach the job, people will continuously have to come through my course. So for me, I get to fulfill both educating and helping other people, as well as I love to train. So I get to have both. I get to have training, and it also provides a living for me and ability for me to be able to take care of my family. So it's really not hard when it comes to a roadmap into what I do. You have to figure out what it is that you want to do, what it is that you would like to train people on, learn what you can about that, or learn everything about it for you to be able to facilitate a course or a class. And then you go out and you actually do that. So I would love to share as much as I can with anyone who has questions about what it is I do and how I do it. I would like to list a way for you to contact me. As you would see, my social media handlers are on the screen. So please reach out to me. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I wish you all well, and we're out here doing it together. Everybody, and I mean everybody, can rise to the top if you put in a little work with that. Thanks for allowing me to share with you. Bye now.